Yeah. Heck, man. American pickers ain't got nothing on me, man. Hello, thrifties, auctionies, scrappers, thrift stores, dumpster divers, garbage pickers. To me, man, we're all just a bunch of junkies. Anyways, man, so let's show what, just like yesterday's video, anytime we go anywhere, you know, like yesterday we ran just up the road, and we always try to pay, man, that way it pays for our gas. Most of the time it pays for whatever we're out picking up. So we're always, you know, always treasure hunting. And today we actually went and did a big grocery run. So we actually ran, what is it, a round trip about 80 miles. And ran up. So we hit a couple of junk shops, thrift store, a couple craftsy junker people that we know and stuff like that, and picked up a few things. This is not everything that we picked up, but I'm going to show you a few things that we picked up that I thought was pretty darn good. I guess first we'll start with this. If you watch my videos just a couple days ago, I had one of these that's almost identical. It's not identical because the other one's got a strap, but pretty dang close to this. So now we'll have a pair of these things. I just thought that was funny to find in totally two different towns, everything. Pretty cool. This is the second Starbucks thing we bought last week. We don't buy a lot of Starbucks stuff, but Miss Kitty had looked this one up. It's got the mermaid on it. Nice Starbucks cup, mug, whatever you want to call it. I guess it wouldn't be a mug. Looked it up, and this actually could turn out to be a very good one. This is one of the craftsy things. This is a handcrafted Against the Grain by Sandy, signed, and it's catalpa, made out of catalpa. It's got some use of wear, man. I'll probably try to clean that up and maybe even do a little bit of sanding on it, man. But it's gorgeous light switch cover plate. This thing is amazing. Go this way. Does the beard look good on there? Or this way. Is that thing amazing, man? Look at that, all hand carved, dug out. It's got a little few use and wear chips in it, but man, that mother is. A lot of people think it's spooky, but it is amazing. Cool. Miss Kitty, of course. You really want that? I love it. And then these, man, I actually had sold, when we first started doing videos, I'd actually sold a bunch of, what's up, man? I look like Tom Cruise and Top Gun.
Oh, completely. With a fake beard.
Yeah, with a fake, what? But I'd actually picked, this is probably a Vietnam era. These are not the, what's the brand names? American, what was one brand name, you remember? I don't remember offhand. But we'd sold, it was one of the ones we kind of kept under our, in the drawer that we didn't talk about too much, but now it's out there because of
other people.
One guy, yeah. But, man, the last pair of these I had, I got $300.
That was the name brand.
Yeah, but that was the name brand with glass. I mean, these are nice old vintage sunglasses. I don't know if I'll get anywhere near that kind of money. You know, that was quite a while ago. This old lamp, man, this came off an old cabin up in the hills. I thought it was pretty cool. Got it more for myself, but
is there a design on the
top? It's old,
or is it just flat?
Nope, it's just flat. And it's, man, it's got that old look. It's not ancient old because it's got the new mounted deal, which I guess new to me is like, man, probably 30 years. Anyway, I just thought that was cool. Picked this up for myself to put on one of the outbuildings, but we'll see if it's worth anything. There's another little craftsy, this thing is just amazing. Man, all sheds. Little table stand, man, especially for like Thanksgiving and Christmas and the holidays coming, man, with the candles and stuff, man. They did an amazing job of drilling these out or getting them out. So I thought it was a very cool piece. Then, of course, Miss Kitty, man, she loves her tins, and this one is beautiful. It's got an awesome hummingbird
pretty cool
on that little clean tin, man. Like I said, if she don't, you know, we put them, we'll check them out, see if they're worth anything, and made in England. Not all tins are worth a lot of money. They go like this, just like bottles and other stuff. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they ain't. But Miss Kitty will always use those for kitchen stuff. And then this, man, I thought this was a pretty cool craftsy project or whatever, but this cross made out of horseshoes cut and then welded together. And I thought that was pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool. And then, of course, man, because books don't sell, man, you always got to pick up a couple books. Man, I got me Fishes of Idaho. That's awesome, man. It goes through, it tells you all the fish that are in Idaho, and then gives you a map of where
you
to
fish
find
for
them and
them
stuff,
at?
man. I don't know if I have that book. This one, you can get on eBay right now. And Miss Kitty had taken never know what you might find in these, man. I found a lot of money in things. I got Matt's phone number. But,
should we call him?
yeah, better give him a call. 1,000 Pieces of Gold. There's actually a movie they made, and it's about Polly. And she's a little Chinese gal that lived in Warren, Idaho, man. And I just love, man, I would just love to have sat down with Polly and talked, man, and her life story. But there's actually these two actors. There's a movie called 1,000 Pieces of Gold. If you get a chance to see it, it's amazing, isn't it, Kay? But, man, I have quite a few books on Polly.
Okay, I don't live in Idaho. I know nothing about Idaho or Warren. What is Warren?
Okay, Warren's an old gold mining town. You know, it's obviously 1,000 pieces of gold. And actually, it's pretty funny because by Warren, there is Bergdorf, which is another mining that's all gold mining and other, you know, minerals. But Bergdorf Hot Springs, awesome hot springs. Been going there my whole life. And Warren is just, I'd say just up the road, but it's a pretty rough road. But it's up the trail there a little ways is Warren, and it's an old mining community, you know.
And so Polly's story is
She was actually sold, you know, and somebody owned her, and then, which turned out to be her husband. They actually fell in love, and their story is just amazing, man. He got shot. I mean, there's so many. He got shot in the side of his.
Don't give it away for people.
Okay, man. I mean, it's just an amazing story, but he ended up winning her. Well, I don't want to tell too sorry if they read it or whatever. But anyway, man, amazing
like
story.
The 1800s-ish?
Yeah. Well, whenever the gold, I'd say 1870s or something. Okay. You know, I don't know if it really gives a date. 1871, so yeah. But, man, her life story is just amazing. She lived in, I think it was the early 1900 into the 20th century. But, she kind of reminds me of Grandma Bertha, man. And her old, you know, you just see her out there and stuff. Anyway.
Next book.
This one, boy, you're getting a little bossy. Bayview Pioneer City of the Sound. It's a Washington, I think, Puget Sound, I believe. I do not know. I thought that was kind of cool. And then, man, you always got to have a Barnacle Sissy. Barnacle New Chainsaw Guide. Just thought that was kind of cool.
Did you finish your yogurt?
Yes.
Okay, will you put it on the kitchen
All right,
counter
I'm almost
for me?
done. You can have me my back, okay?
I want to see that on you.
Yeah, we'll show you in a few minutes.
In a minute.
Cooking Wild Game. It's it's missing the dust cover. We always like to check through and see the different recipes in those. Miss Kitty might keep that. It might get listed. And then I threw these couple things here. I actually have some other. What you doing? You want to look at that?
I do.
All right. Hold on, Sissy. You want to look at that now?
Yeah, I just wanted to, because you showed the pages of all the other ones.
Oh, yeah, you're rushing me through, man. You're acting all crazy.
Oh, I wasn't.
It's put together like you like them, Miss Kitty.
Ooh, cornbread stuffed turkey.
Yeah, just in time for Thanksgiving.
Brittany Pigeon.
And we might actually have this one with the desk cover.
Right.
And I just didn't
Yeah, I don't
recognize it.
know.
I just seen
Okay, go
that
ahead.
thing. Okay, so then the last but not least is I wanted to go over, you know, especially this kind of goes back to you can go over and check out our Idaho Hillbilly, our homesteading, self-reliant, semi-off-grid living channel. And I'm always on there talking about, you know, how when I'm building whatever, everything, you know, is recycled, reclaimed. It all goes along the lines with being a junker, whatever you want to call yourself. And so what I do is we go along is, you know, if you go buy this at the store, it's probably, man, I don't even know. It depends. I've bought big rolls of it. But this is, you know, for plastic your window or sealing up or whatever. It's just a 3 mil, no big deal. But I picked it up for $1. You know, brand new, unopened. So I'm always picking up stuff like that. I picked this up. We'll actually look it up. But this is actually an old screen door latch. Hey, both of you need to chill out. Hold on. Go lay down. The old screen door latch. And then I also picked up a few drain hoses while we were up there. And some fasteners and screws and stuff like that. So I'm always, you know, when I'm treasure hunting for stuff to resell to make a living, I'm also always on the lookout for anything that I can use on the cheap around here.
Yep.
So, And we've been trying to check, speaking of cheap, we've been trying to check on our old buddy doing it cheap, Bob, because his thing got set, or he closed down or whatever, so I'm trying to figure that out, which we'll probably talk about that on
He didn't text back?
Idaho Hillbilly. He did text me back, so
Okay,
I got
good.
to read
Okay,
it.
okay, good.
And then also on the other channel, we'll be showing, I got Kim's,
Postcard?
Kim's and Pam's postcard
Yes.
too, so. Man, I guess that's all I got to do on a Mountain Junkers video, so I can get this thing up. So, just check out the links below. Check out the eBay page, man. All these, it's too crazy around here, man. I got to pick up my stuff. I'm afraid they're going to break it before it ever gets listed. And other than that, man, remember list, and keep your eye on the skyline and your nose to the wind. And in your searches out there, hope you find color in the bottom of your pan. See ya!